Why did Iran fire missiles at 5 different countries in one night? Here's what really happened. This week, tensions in the Middle East exploded after Iran launched missile attacks that affected multiple countries across the region. The strikes were not random. They were part of a fast-moving escalation involving the United States and Israel. According to regional reports, the crisis began after coordinated military strikes targeted Iranian positions. In response, Iran's leadership announced retaliation, warning that any country hosting or supporting enemy military operations could be considered part of the conflict. Soon after, missiles were launched toward targets connected to U.S. and allied military infrastructure. Because American forces are stationed in several Gulf countries, the situation quickly spread beyond one battlefield. Countries impacted included Israel, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Qatar, and Bahrain. Some missiles directly targeted military sites, while others entered airspace during interceptions. Casualties and infrastructure damage were reported in certain areas, increasing global concern. So why 5 countries? The key reason is military geography. The United States operates bases and defense systems across the Gulf region. Iran's retaliation was aimed at what it described as hostile military presence. Since those forces are spread across multiple nations, the conflict instantly became regional rather than limited to one border. Iran claims the action was self-defense after attacks on its territory. Meanwhile, the United States and Israel say their operations were necessary to counter security threats. Gulf nations, caught in the middle, have condemned the escalation, urging restraint and diplomatic talks. This is no longer a shadow conflict or proxy war. It has become direct, visible, and dangerously wide. Global markets reacted immediately. Oil prices fluctuated, and world leaders called for emergency discussions to prevent a larger war. Right now, the situation remains tense. More retaliation could pull even more countries into the crisis. What started as targeted strikes has now become a regional confrontation with global consequences. The big question is, will diplomacy step in before the next missile is launched? Welcome to D-Block. It's not conspiracy, just reality.